Hi Jedi. In this section, we'll talk about the importance of cryptos in the new system. And we are going to see how the financial system is evolving in the coming years, according to us, and the importance of diversification. So, Fabrice, how do you see the financial system evolve in the next few years?
That's a big question, and first and foremost, again, none of us is financial advisor. However, what we can see coming with Alex is humongous challenges with the current financial system as we know it. Fiat money, paper money, is being printed by the trillions, and this curve is only accelerating. Every time we've seen this before in human history, without a fail, this led to the end of a civilization, to the end of the financial age, so to speak. And so we've got this going on. At the same time, we're living in the biggest challenge that we've seen as a human family, the whole pandemic area where, regardless the truth of the matter, all the countries have closed their borders, people cannot work, they cannot produce the same wealth as we used to. This is going to accumulate into a big problem.
And the way to sustain actually and to help the population has been through that money printing that we can see on the graph with the huge increase in inflation.
Sure. So at the same time that governments and governing agencies are printing more money to help the citizen, what this actually does, as we talked about before, it just make our buying power less and less and less and less. So people have to work more, but there is only 24 hours in a day, and we're going to have to reach a mathematical wall where it's not sustainable anymore. So on one hand, we got this. On the other hand, we've got an emerging technology that is proven to work for more than 10 years now. And what this technology enables us to do is global transactions in a way that is faster, cheaper, more efficient, transparent. Transparent is great. Usually governments and financial institutions, they have their little secrets, and we are not in the secrets. Now, with a technology like blockchain that uses open ledgers, and we will talk about this, every person who participates in the blockchain can see and verify the information. Also, the information is immutable, meaning nobody can change it. So what crypto is bringing to the world is a shift in consciousness. It's a paradigm shift. It's going to give the choice to the people who want to have a choice. Before, it was no choice, right? So if people do not want to be responsible for their own finances, they will still be able to live in the system as we know it. But as far as we can see, it's not looking too good. So I hope this answer partially your question, Alex. And we talked also about diversification. Did you want to add something on it?
Well, I can totally see, and that's a possibility. I don't have a crystal ball again, but with the very high inflation, we can totally see a system where actually the old fiat system is the bubble, and that might burst with more and more debt, and where cryptos are actually the best inflation hedge. So the way to preserve your wealth, to have it increase and increase, well, in that transition, more and more people will also revert to crypto. So it's a tipping point because the value of money is based on trust a lot. And so if more and more people stop trusting old fiat currencies to go towards cryptos, then what we see as a trend already could accelerate. So that's just one possibility among many, but I wouldn't be surprised.
But to be clear, it's kind of like one system is slowly dying. At the same time, there is a new system emerging, and we are just now at the tipping point, and time will tell.
And actually how we'll see it, and we see it already, is a merging of the two also, with government creating their own currency, digital currency, and companies investing in blockchain. So we can see also some merging.
For sure, the money of the future will be digital. All of us have smartphones, laptops, tablets. For sure, as a civilization, the money of the future is going to be digitalized, like we've seen with music, with movies, with book. And I think that's why crypto is here, is to actually enable people to start digitalizing value.
And what we want to share with you today is that you probably want to be in the more early wave, because the earlier you are, the better you will do. And we think you'll have to get on it at some point, anytime. Even if you think you're not tech, it's like sending an email, for example. Maybe you resisted it for some time, but at some point you need to know how to send an email. And at some point you'll need to know about cryptos and how to use them, but you'll be highly rewarded for doing it earlier.
Absolutely, Alex. And this concludes this particular section.